What is going on YouTube? I'm back with another reaction video. Today I'm going to be reacting to Tonight the World Dies by Avenged Sevenfold. Almost completely done with the Nightmare album. We are checking these songs off pretty quick. The only one left after this one is Natural Born Killer. The order I'm going to react to these songs in, I'm doing Tonight the World Dies right now, obviously. Then I'm going to do Angels because that one's been requested a few times. Then I'll do Natural Born Killer, and then we'll go from there. So that's the order of the next few reactions, so stay tuned for those. We are almost to 500 subscribers. I think that's pretty cool. I honestly never thought that it would get this far, so I just wanted to say thank you. I don't make any sort of money off of this at all. I just think it's really cool to listen to music and share my opinions and get opinions from other people and their thoughts and their perspectives on different types of music like this and stuff. And I just happen to really like Avenged Sevenfold, so this is kind of why I've been doing all of their music, and I plan to do the rest of the songs that I haven't heard in the future. So thank you very much. We're going to get right into the reaction. So this is Tonight the World Dies. This doesn't sound like Nightmare. Ooh, that bass. This doesn't sound like it's in the Nightmare album.
Lost the meaning of a stay.
What?
Learn to live another day. Doubt the choices that we've made. I know that we can't hide our shame. It's only in disguise.
I like the bass. Bass is very prominent in this song.
Drowning in our own debris.
This sounds familiar. I know I haven't heard this, but
Full of thoughts as though we're free.
this sounds very similar to something else I've heard.
Close our eyes so we can see the depth of all we need to be. If only in my eyes. Out of mind. Mother cries. Find me.
Whoa. I don't mind. Read the writing on the wall. What is this about? I want to know what this is about. Hopefully I can siphon. I don't know. I got the two words mixed up, but hopefully I can figure out what the meaning is behind this, because let me go back to it. He talks about fool our thoughts as though we're free. I think that's an interesting line. So I would like to know what this is about. I can't talk about it enough. His freaking singing abilities and screams. Unbelievable.
In my eyes. Out of mind.
Ah,
Mother cries. Find me on my better days to lose it once again in a way.
those chords are so weird.
So try and love me while you can, and take the time to understand. As long as I can touch your face, you know I'll never leave this place. If only in my mind. Out of mind.
Oh, God damn. I gotta hear these screams again. I want to go back and look at this. So try and love me while you can. You know I'll never leave this place, if only in my mind. So even if it's only in my mind, I'll never leave this place. Tonight the world dies. What is this about? I know it's in the Nightmare album. It's late in the Nightmare album. I'm not sure if they wrote it in the order. How does that work? Do songwriters write the music in the order they are on the playlist, or did they write them in like a random order and then later determine what order they go in? I've never really thought about that. I would imagine people do different things. Everybody's got their own way of doing it, but I wonder how that works, because the Nightmare album, that would definitely matter. Towards the end of the album, it's gonna probably be getting more sad, more slow, more mellow, more laid back because of the Rev passing away around that time. I don't know if he passed away right as they started the album or in the middle of it or whatever it was. Obviously, they had enough time to write a few songs about that kind of topic and with that kind of vibe. Another reason I want to know what he's talking about specifically. I do in all the songs, but in this one specifically, I want to know because I can hear a difference in the way that his tone or his scream or whatever. I can hear the emotion. I can feel the emotion. It's like he's really leaning into the emotional side, or really getting into the feel that he gets when he sings that. He just sounds like he's portraying a lot of emotion through that scream. And it's not always like that. Right there, that last one, when he says pretend, he sounds so much more emotional. Another thing that I find unbelievable is the difference in songwriting depending on the music that you're writing. So for example, like rap, this stuff all rhymes like pretty well. In rock and metal, and I guess for the lack of a better word, like deeper music, because I consider like rock and stuff like this to be deeper and usually have more meaning behind them. But rap usually is kind of just like bragging and cars and money and women and drugs and killing and stuff like that. It's just all the same shit over and over on a good beat, and that's what makes it good. You know what I mean? Specifically the lyrics, it's more like poetry than music until you put it into music, until you put music with it, obviously. If you go through here, where am I at? 304? Just try and love me while you can and take the time to understand. Those two rhyme. As long as I can touch your face, you'll know I'll never leave this place. That rhymes. And then if only in my mind, he just like sings that. Try to put that in a rap song. Like you could put the first four, but then fit the last one. It just wouldn't work. It wouldn't fit. Yeah, that one. Find me on my better days to lose it once again in a way, like it wouldn't fit, at least the way I'm imagining it in my head right now. I can't find a way that would fit in a rap song. And I think that's interesting because what is that called? Like a juxtaposition? I don't exactly know if I'm using the right word. It's like when something cancels itself out, basically. So rock is like heavy, or metal also is like heavier and more aggressive music than country or rap or pretty much anything. It's heavier, but it's also poetry, which is, when you think poetry, or at least when I think poetry, I think subtle and soft and meaningful and deep and wise. But it's crazy how all of that from that you think of when you think poetry goes into aggressive and emotional and just like screaming and heavy music and fast drums and stuff like that. I think it's super cool. I think that's why I've kind of gravitated towards this type of music as I've grown up. I always grew up on rock and stuff like that, but I listen to all kinds of music. I grew up with a bunch of friends that only listen to rap. Like none of my friends listen to the same music I do. I grew up on country, on rap, on rock, on metal, jazz. Yeah, like electronic, like dubstep type stuff. I literally listen to it all. I think it's super cool how the hardest and most aggressive ways of making music can also be the deepest and most heartfelt and the most meaningful songs about the most messed up situations or the most emotional situations. Like Linkin Park, System of a Down's got like serious meaning behind their song, and it's about like crazy topics and stuff like that. Avenged Sevenfold, I could talk for days, so I'm gonna try to shut up and keep going.
But I seem to find now better ways to consciously pretend.
Yeah.
Silence, all I wanna say. Opportunities to run away. I run away with you tonight. Launder all my sins away. And just like that, mistakes are made. You know, tonight the world.
What a great way to go into a solo. Before we get into the solo, I like the way he bounces off of these words, or he executes these lines. Silence, all I want to say, with tendencies to run away. It's like, it's so creative. I think that's so cool. I love that scream. Oh, it matched them. I thought this would be this. Is this a solo? Oh my God. Did that count as the solo, or is it going to be right now? Wow. Wow. Oh, that was great. I gotta hear. Oh my God, that was amazing. I'm gonna go from here because I think this is where it gets into, I guess, the solo. That's weird that they put what you would expect to be a solo behind vocals. They don't usually do that. I still can't get over how emotional he sounds in his screams. Just staying consistent. Just like that, mistakes are made. Tonight the world dies. Oh God. I like this part right here. Oh my God. God, what a freaking gorgeous song. Oh wow. That was awesome. Glad I could finally get to that one. That Avenged Sevenfold, dude. Just about every song I've reacted to, I've instantly added to a playlist of some sort. I have several different playlists. I'll link my rock playlist in the description. I usually do in my videos. It's the playlist that I listen to every single day. I've been listening to it all day so far. Oh, I'm having trouble figuring out which playlist I want to put that on, though. I try to like sort it by what type of music it is or what kind of mood I would be in to listen to it. I don't know where I would put that. Let me know what that's about, because I don't know if I'm just dumb, but like I kind of struggle to figure out, unless it's pretty obvious, I struggle to figure out what the meanings are as I'm reacting to the song, because I'm so focused on how he's singing and his voice and the guitars, the drum, like the musical type, the instrumental side of the song, I mean. That's another thing that's crazy, though. It's they have such poetic ways of making their songs because they have like a vast vocabulary, and I think that's cool because it actually makes you think about what it means, you know what I mean? It's not just like blatant. It's like, oh, he's not talking about anything, or he's just saying nonsense. He's just saying whatever rhymes. And not that I don't like rap music, but that's what rap is to me now. Like I still like the music and stuff, and I'll still vibe to it for sure. But like the mainstream rap most of the time doesn't mean anything. There's no meaning behind it. It's basically just people finding the first words that rhyme and throwing it in a song as long as it sounds like braggy, or you know what I mean. But this type of stuff, it literally makes you have to break down words and be like, wait, what does this word even mean? I've never even heard this before. Or it's like, wait, that was a double entendre. That could mean this or this. And it's like, which one were they talking about? I don't know. I gotta chill out because I'm still gonna react to another song right after this. I'm gonna do Angels. Down in the comments, let me know what you want to see next. Let me know what that was about. I always forget to do research before and after the video because I'm so worried about getting it edited and all that good stuff. But anyways, a link to the original video will be in the description. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I would very much appreciate it. We're almost at 500. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.